Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Blues and Bullets, Episode 1.
Are you sure we need to choose?
Look, I didn't ask you here to find out who's got the snappiest comebacks. I want to hire you.
What?
I require your services as a detective.
Curiosity? I wish they kinda told you what was going to be said.
I don't know what your game is, but if your plan was to surprise me, you've succeeded.
Look, Ness. My granddaughter Sophia has been kidnapped. When what happened to my son, Vittorio, I put her in a boarding school. She was entered under a false surname, Colombo. Nobody knows who she is.
Nobody?
Only Milton, the man who brought you here. I trust him completely. 2 days ago, a guy turned up at the boarding school. He introduced himself as Guido Colombo, the girl's uncle, and her new legal guardian. He said her parents had just died in a tragic automobile accident. He produced all the relevant papers, driver's license, the custody document supposedly made out by the father, the death certificates. He explained away the fact that the girl didn't know him by saying he moved to Seattle before she was born.
Any clues?
Nah. Well, Sophia was wearing a blue dress with flowers that I personally ordered for her from Italy. She was also wearing white ballet shoes with daisies embroidered on them. As for the guy, the school principal said he was tall and slim, in his 50s. No particular accent. Black hair, no beard, no glasses. Well dressed. Could be anyone. But I know he was hired by one of my old associates. Someone wants to finish me once and for all. Maybe they want control of what's left of my organization. Maybe they hate my guts.
And I thought I was the only one who still hated you after 20 years. What else have you got?
I got this. And I got you.
You don't have me. My place is at my diner. And your girl's not there.
So where should I be looking?
Probably the Mafia.
You were the biggest boss in the Mafia. And by the looks of this place, you didn't lose everything. Why don't you ask one of your subordinates for help?
You don't listen, do you? The kidnapper was hired by one of my men. One of the people I trust.
So why me?
20 years ago, I pushed you to the edge. I bought your friends and killed the ones who couldn't be bought. I got you so obsessed with me that your wife ended up leaving you. When you had nothing left, you walked into my house, shot my bodyguards, and pointed a gun at me. You could have killed me. But you chose to take it out on this piano. You're the only honest man I know.
Never or for her? Kinda want to figure out what happens, so let's go for her.
I'll do it. Not for you. For her.
I knew I got the right guy.
But I want something in return.
As you can see, I'm not short of money. Ask. I won't haggle.
Okay, so we have some choices. A donation, him go to jail, or exile. Not gonna lie, I'd go for the money.
You give your entire fortune to the Santa Esperanza Hospice.
Oh,
That won't be difficult. I've been donating to them for decades. And I don't need the money anymore.
I want the
I
money.
don't give a damn what happens to me, Ness. You just save Sophia. And you can start by investigating
Carlo Boccarini.
How did you know?
Biggest forger in Santa Esperanza. Wouldn't surprise me if Sophia's so-called uncle's papers were made by him. Besides, he's been cursing your name ever since we put you in jail.
Hey, I treated him like a son.
After you killed his parents.
They were selling booze without my permission. Wait, you know where to find them?
I have a good contact at the station. A girl. Rookie. Straight arrow. Reliable.
A girl? You saying you trust her?
You are such a chauvinist. Do you trust me?
Deal?
Deal.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That was worth it.
Keep Milton informed at all times, huh? You hear me?
I know you from somewhere.
He was in the Green Mile.
You're not gonna ask me for my last words?
You should be running. I'm never going to help you. Why me?
I'm not asking you to help me.
I'm not a cop anymore. I'll do it. Not for you. For her. This town has become a jungle. Where not even the rats are safe. Those who swore to protect us fight to steal the last scraps of dignity we have left. And those who should judge them prefer to squabble over their prey. But it wasn't always like this. The Santos Marines was born in was a clean town.
Oh, okay, I'm not even controlling him.
A place where it meant something to be a cop.
Oh, wait, no I am. The hell?
Until he arrived.
This is actually a really weird scene. The damn fuck.
He took everything I had, but in the end I sent him to hell.
Okay, now I'm controlling you.
Rebuilt my life. Got my feet back on the ground. But now he's back. And he's dragged me in. I'm gonna need help.
Come on, who chooses juice? Come on, Abadias. Good old whiskey. God damn it.
Ness,
Elliot, I found Carlo Boccarini.
I knew you would, Alice.
Write this down. 31 Wicker Avenue in Lakeview.
Thanks. Nice work.
Elliot, what do you want with him? He's got a hell of a file.
Right now, it's better you don't know, Alice.
What, are you protecting me?
I promised your father that I would.
I'm a cop, not a little girl.
Alice, I don't have much time. I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks.
Now take your drink.
Tomorrow's going to be a long, long day. 31 Wicker Avenue. This is it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
At last. That stench of stale grease about you reminds me too much of my old job.
You worked as a waiter?
I was a chef. And not in any old kitchen. At the maximum security penitentiary on Gore Island. Can't think of a better way to do time. And how do you think I met Alphonse? Playing golf?
Alphonse?
On the subject of cooking, I know your blueberry pie had an extra something. I still don't know what.
Alphonse?
So what now? You got a plan?
Take a look around, in case there's a rear exit. I'll take the main door.
My pleasure.
Eat his ass. Where's the gate? Oh, okay.
The fact that a criminal like him can hang up his shingle in broad daylight says a lot about Santa Esperanza. Interesting taste. Been centuries since a gardener visited this house. Maybe Boccarini's business isn't going too well.
It's just an unmowed lawn. Why is the buzzard like 2 feet off the ground?
The bell doesn't work. I guess Boccarini doesn't get many visitors. Boccarini?
Gotta do it hard.
Carlo Boccarini?
Nothing of interest out back. Sorry. You better come see this, Mr. Ness.
What is it?
He's already
I
dead,
don't
isn't
know
he?
how to describe it.
Good God.
Is that our man?
Boccarini.
My God.
We have to find out who did this and why. Let's go.
You're the detective, Mr. Ness. Besides, Alphonse will want to see this. I'll be right back.
All right. I have to establish how Boccarini died. Maybe the body parts can shed some light on the motive.
Oh, I was looking at that. So we gotta find 2 things that were mutilated. One's his hands.
Holy Christ, what the hell are we up against?
His eyes? Why can't I look at his eyes?
Pity he won't last till Christmas, because he'd almost passed for a tree. There's no doubt the murderer took his time. What's he got stuck in there? Looks like the bottom of a glass.
Alright, that'd be pretty painful. Yeah, I cannot look at this. Oh, I gotta use the right stick.
This
Okay.
isn't a cut, it's a tear. His hands were ripped off. Who has that kind of strength? His teeth were all pulled out before he was killed. The buildup of blood inside his mouth speaks for itself.
Alright, so this guy got fucked up.
His eyes were pulled clean out of their sockets. Whoever did this, it wasn't their first time. And if they committed any other murders like this, it's likely that the police found some of the bodies. I must remember to ask Alice.
Oh, this guy was just tortured.
The blood comes from the other side of the corridor and ends next to the body. He was attacked in the other room and dragged to the hall. The murderer tore Boccarini's hands off.
Oh, shit. But the actual right spot for it?
Boccarini's teeth were all pulled out. Hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule out criminal intent or a personal angle. Boccarini's eyes still haven't shown up. What if I look for whatever was used to remove them?
I hope I did that right. Alright, let's look for his eyes.
The evidence suggests that the events began in the lounge. How did Boccarini encounter his murderer?
Probably should have waited till the end to do that.
Whatever crushed the table must have been really heavy, or maybe it was thrown extremely hard.
Well, the guy looks like he's 250. It could be him.
A perfectly circular dent, as if someone had tried to hammer in a gigantic bolt, around 4 inches in diameter. Fingernails scratched the wood. Blood ran like water.
Okay.
Did it break during the struggle, or was it already broken? Blood. Blood everywhere. What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off?
Well, I generally will restrap my watch once I take it off. I guess that's a little weird.
This was opened recently.
Take a swig.
Smells of whiskey.
You just drank some. Sure you didn't just smell your breath?
Glass on the floor indicates the window was broken from outside. There's something under there. How'd it wind up under there? Not one round fired. It must have happened fast.
Or it was hidden. We don't know. I guess we gotta do the board. I kinda wanna wait.
What is it with Italians and olives? They lap those things up like caviar. Like a true bachelor, he should have put these into soak. Hours of scraping to get them clean. Although at this stage, I don't think Boccarini's too worried about that.
Probably not.
4 glasses. 2 of water, 2 of wine.
We had someone over?
I've always been a whiskey man, but I know a good wine when I see one. Leftover lasagna. And it looks good. Why is it that 2 out of 3 Italian gangsters are great cooks? I'll never understand what the deal is with them and cooking. The plates and the glasses leave no room for doubt. Boccherini had company for dinner. One knife's missing. The biggest one.
Push, damn it.
Shut from the inside.
Well, fuck. Now we gotta go in there now. Alright. Did we grab everything? I think we did. But let's just case this place one more time.
Takes a strong man to tear that out. Or several.
Oh God. A whole nother room.
Jammed shut from the inside. Maybe between the two of us when Milton gets back. If I'm not mistaken, this door opens onto the same room as the locked door in the kitchen.
Just break it down. It's made of wood.
Blood and some kind of sticky liquid. Oh shit.
Oh.
I should have stayed in my diner.
What the hell? What are we missing? Okay.
Are these teeth from the body?
Where else would they come from?
Pulled out, more or less.
Where else would the teeth come from, smartass?
What is that? Looks like a ritual. What was Boccherini mixed up in?
He was in the mafia. Alright, nothing to the left. Let's go to the garage.
This car looks too classy for a forger like Boccherini. Are there sufficient reasons to believe that when the murderer attacked Boccherini, there was someone else in the house? The first possibility to be ruled out is that the car belonged to Boccherini.
Wait, what? Why can't he own a nice car? Maybe he saved up for it.
Let's take a look in the glove compartment. Bingo. A man's cigarette case. OB. One of the Boccherini clan?
Okay.
Vermont plates. Someone drove a long way.
Alright, let's look at this board. Let's go over to assault. Put that in there. I guess that's not right.
An open bottle of whiskey. Pieces of glass from the window in the hall found inside the house. A door in the corridor jammed shut. It opens onto the side door in the kitchen.
That's not assault. That's not assault.
The lamp, torn off its brackets,
That would be.
blocking the stairs.
No, it's not.
How did Boccarini encounter his murderer?
Oh, how? Okay.
Dirty plates, glasses, and silverware from a dinner for two. A pistol, fully loaded. I'd say Boccarini was drinking in the dining room when his assailant burst in through the window. Boccarini pulled his gun, but the murderer disarmed him before he could shoot. Where did the torture begin?
Oh, Jesus.
Two pools of blood, one on either side of the dining room table. A broken table, scratched and covered in blood. A blood-stained wristwatch with the glass broken and the strap fast. Bloodstains show that the murderer began to torture Boccarini on the dining table itself. That was where his hands were torn off. As a result, his wristwatch fell to the ground. How did the body reach its current position?
Well, someone would have had to put him there.
The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall.
I would assume it'd be the
A sick
hands.
altar of human flesh.
Oh, this one?
Some kind of symbol drawn in blood.
Oh, better not be the
A
spoon.
teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky liquid. A door in the corridor jammed shut. It opens onto the lamp, torn off its brackets, and Boccarini, already minus hands, was dragged into the hall, where the murderer used the brackets of the lamp to complete his macabre diorama.
Oh, that's why, because he used the handrail. Okay. Let's go over to eyes. I assume it's pulled out with
A
a spoon.
teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky liquid. The mixture of sticky liquid and blood can only mean one thing. The spoon was used to remove Boccarini's eyes. The mutilations and the disappearance of his eyes suggest two possible motives. Psychopathy or cultist fanaticism. Which is it? Some kind of symbol drawn in blood.
Probably would be this. And the
A sick
hands.
altar of human flesh. Although I don't know the origin of the symbol in the bathroom and the altar of flesh and teeth, I'd say the motive was some kind of occult religion. The big question is, who did it?
Okay, over to car. I would assume the license plate.
A car with Vermont plates.
And probably the
Initials
cigarettes.
OB on a cigarette case. 1, it has Vermont plates. 2, it's too luxurious for a criminal of his standing. 3, the initials on the cigarette case don't match his name. The next possibility that needs to be ruled out is that the car was stolen. There should be evidence that there was someone else in the house.
Oh, you already figured that
Dirty
out.
plates, glasses, and silverware from a dinner for two. The dirty dishes and glasses prove that Boccarini ate lasagna with one other person. Was Boccarini's guest still in the house when the murderer showed up?
Locked
A door in the
room.
corridor jammed shut. It opens onto
Gonna be the two glasses.
what looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back. A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room. It seems clear that Boccarini and his guest were drinking when the murderer took them by surprise. The real question is, what happened to the witness? Did they escape? Did the murderer take them? Or are they still in the house? A door in the corridor jammed shut. A door in the kitchen, locked from the inside. One locked door could be a coincidence, but two locked doors which open onto the same room can't be. Either I'm completely wrong, or the witness is in that room. But I need Milton to open one of those doors.